I'm taking sessions with that as well, because I thought this is crazy. This is something new to me. Why is the universe sending me all of this lot? And then I had other questions, and then I see Frauke, Kaluzinski. What on earth now is going on? So I looked at you, and I thought, this woman, I need to talk to her. She's doing something, and all the vibrations in her body, I could feel them. She's receiving something from the universe in her body when she connects to some part of it. And that makes her vibrate. And because I understood the self-stitching, Jesus' 9 letters, and the conversation with God, I knew exactly what he was doing. The probable selves, which are what you call the optimal or whatever.
Variant.
Yeah. Is exactly the same. You're using different words than my ascended masters, but what you're describing, they've described it, 50, 60 years ago. And now that I'm ready to receive all of this information, I'm right into so many things. I'm lost. I'm completely lost in too much information. I need focus, and I need attention and intention. Mm-hmm. And recently, because I have been following Joe Dispenza as well, and radionics, I was into radionics, which is very much what you're doing. The foundation of what you're doing is radionics, basically, at the beginning. I was into that in 1960, 1970, in Oxford laboratories. But you need to research that if you want. I was close to George Delaware, who founded that laboratory. Radionics disappeared because it was too good. The doctors closed all the laboratories and everything. So they can't do this to you now, but in 1960, they would have done that to you. In 1960, 70, they would have closed you down. So now not. Now you have no problem. Now we are in that new age where the ascension of Gaia is pushing everybody into searching an avenue. In 2033, we will have to have decided, do we stay in 3D or do we jump into 4D? The 4D is the decision time to go to 5D. So 4D is nothing, it's just a transitional decision time when we have to decide. The probable self, which is what self calls about, is all the probabilities are already here. Like you keep saying, it's already your reality. It's already there. When I come out of my small caravan, I have the choice of turning right or turning left or going straight. The probability is already there. I will choose one, which will be the left hand, but the right hand is already there. I can really, decide. Like for instance, for the world problem, for instance, in the left-hand side, I just put an empty purse, and on the right-hand side, I put a purse which is full of money. Simple, yeah, which is exactly what you're saying, basically, in one way. Probability, the probable side is already there. It's already, it's like health, something. But yeah, then now I'm going into the scientific kind of thing. For me, I'm not bothered about people. I don't trust people. I only trust the people that are sent to me by the universe, which is at the moment Teal Swan, which I will email to you. This Kundalini woman, the holotropic thing. But I also research precisely if they are scams or not, if they are rubbish things or if they are serious. This I can distinguish. I can know straight away inside of me, because there are so many videos everywhere. But the thing is, the universe is always sending me one video, which appears out of nowhere. And you, specifically, I'm sure there are some other facilitators doing the M2P. I'm not interested in them. I'm interested, like the founding source, and also your reactions to it. Your acting is obviously you have a connection. Some others don't have this. So I'm not interested in people who don't, I don't react to them. I don't feel them. as soon as I see you, heart rate, your voice by itself is full of love and it's full of compassion. So that's already something which is different than people who do it for money. They go to a course, they say, oh, that's a new modality, that's beautiful, I'm going to have plenty of patients, plenty of money, I'm going to take the course. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested, I'm very selfish, but the good way. The good way of being selfish. What I mean is, people do things for the survival of the fittest. I do things like you for the good of all, which is completely the opposite way. The survival of the fittest, that's pretty much 90% of the population. For the good of all, it's very, very few people, and I can recognize them. And you know, I don't like to use the time of people, but if they are ready to listen and I'm ready to listen to them, it's win-win, basically. It's, you know, so yeah. It's,
Wonderful. Wow. Oh, no, you're right. Huh? It's we feel right away if it's the real frequency of us and if it's heart-based and we right now we live more and more everybody in its special universe, in its own universe. And when you go outside, you have a lot of universes, one next to another. But there's one thing I also like to do, even if they are people which might be a lot different than me. I don't look the outside, but I feel with my heart and I look inside. And most of the people which I look at and I feel them, I can feel also this tiny little spark energy, this divine spark inside. And it's my only interest to get related to this spark, to this light inside, because when we put our lights together, then we can make a big light on earth. And I think it's our why we are here. We have to enlighten ourselves and the whole earth and then the whole cosmos, because right now we have a lot of projections what's going on out there in the cosmos or inside the earth. But when you take it from a point of view very far away, I can say with my multi-dimensional being, I know that everything I can see outside, it's already inside of me. So if not, I couldn't have seen it. It's a law of resonance. So at least we will be aware that everything we maybe today we judge, there will be a moment where we will find this cause, why it's outside of us. We will recognize that we created it. In another frequency, we created all this also. So there is nobody outside, like a victim or somebody who helps always, or the bad people that exist. So it's not valuable anymore. And so you can take your whole responsibility, and it's really to get free of outside, because you are connected inside, and you know, okay, if there's something weird or not comfortable for me, so I will look in myself. You know the Ho'oponopono, and then you can change your point of view. So when you change your point of view and you take your responsibility, and you will get peace inside yourself, so you can help the others to find peace themselves also.
Yeah, so it's all, you know, it's so simple. It's all based on a law of attraction, repulsion. Everything. And it's explained in the 9 letters. It's so crazy because it took me maybe 10 years to understand when Jesus says nothing is solid. I said, okay, nothing is solid. What do you mean by nothing is solid? And he keeps saying you cannot advance spiritually until you understand that nothing is solid. So I tried to touch the walls and say, okay, it's not solid, it's not solid. But I could not figure out that he was talking about just one thing, consciousness. But he never mentioned the word in his 9 letters. But all he meant is what you see around you is just consciousness. So I needed to work out what is consciousness. And by having my ascended masters, I understood consciousness is information, knowledge, and intelligence. 3 things, that's all. And everything that you see and touch is only made of intelligence and these 3 things, basically, that make sense. And after, when I discovered that God had a father, and his father had a father, and in his book, Conversation with God, Neil says, what, you mean you're not the real God? And God says, yeah, yes, I am the real God for you. I am consciousness. Everything is made, but I've been created by something else. And then, in my travels, I make a joke. Before I travel to a multi-dimension, I said to God, to Essence of Love, come with me, we go and visit your relatives. And then we go straight into different dimensions and try to go and see. But after that, it becomes non-understandable to me, because obviously I don't even understand this consciousness, how it's made beyond the 12 or 13 dimension. After that, it's my brain cannot understand. So imagine when I try to understand God's God, God's Father. And after that, to infinity, like you have a mother, and your mother has a mother, and it goes to the beginning of humanity, just like me. God is the same thing, you see?
Yeah, you know.
And then I came to this crazy.
Yeah. You know, when I was always spiritual, and I'm even in a mystic school and all this, but when I got to know the quantum physics with the 0 point, all our creations, and then the limit of Planck, and then below there's pure consciousness, there's the empty space, which is full of potential. Then you really can understand what it is all about, because when you get below the Planck limit, there are no words, there are no forms, and so we can talk about it. We can say what it's not, but we don't have a word for it, because each word will just it's just a part of the whole. So it's like we know inside something is there, something infinitive in eternity, but it's like is it a feeling, is it a believing, is it I know it's there, and then there's this person with all our stuff and with all our problems, projects and relations and all this, and to get to know that we are both of them. We are said lightning spark, this thought of God, this special individual something of God who is creating with God. And that's why the universe is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, because consciousness and all our experiences and our experiments, we go on to do it. So everything is going further and further and bigger. But to come back to the source. It's not outside, it's inside of us. It's really, we can find everything inside, and now we will stop to run after formations and projections. And for me, even an ascension master, we will recognize that this frequency and this knowledge is already inside of us. It's just being rappel. C'est quoi? Rappel. We are memory. That she will activate this information inside of yourself. All the angels, the archangels, all this is inside of ourselves. It had to be outside to be not forgotten, but now we come back to ourselves, and it's the person, the personality, who permits, who will permit etc. To realize that yes, we are God inside. We are the creation inside. We are light inside. We are love inside, and it's the person who is getting empty in this field. We will solve all those problems, blockages, which are maybe there, but with our intelligence, we can say, okay, it was an experience, and now I will bring it to the 0 point. And so we get rid of a lot of stuff just to be able to let flow the divine creation. Huh? With our hands and our words.
Exactly. I was actually shocked when God said that he is just knowledge, information, just consciousness. And because he doesn't know, he doesn't have the knowledge of experiencing what is that information, that knowledge, etc. He wants to experience it. So what he did, he fractalized himself into us, little souls. And obviously some of us have also been created into avatars like bodies and arms and all of this, the galactics I call them, but they are entities living in various dimensions. But I was shocked. I thought, what? God is using us as an experiment to experience himself. And I was absolutely mad about that. But when I think about it, it's me who created it, because you, me, are God. We are consciousness. It's actually, if we look at you as a female and me as a male, that's okay. That's the human animal. But when we look at who created that human animal, which is consciousness, you and me is the same one. God is the same one. We are just a fractal, a bit of a mirror of itself. So yes, we want to experience as much probabilities as we want, and every time, well, humans are not very good at choosing the optimal one, but the universe is absolutely amazing at choosing the optimal one. So if we could, like you are doing and I'm doing, trying to convince the children of today that they should let the universe choose the optimal thing instead of them intellectualizing, like Jesus says, do not intellectualize, spiritualize. Jesus says that all the time. So now I never intellectualize anything. Everybody who comes to me and talk to me and say things that are 3D human animals, I said, sorry, I'm out, I'm going somewhere else. I don't want to intellectualize with you. If we spiritualize, that's fine. I don't want to know otherwise. And so now, the law of attraction, repulsion, I only have the people like you. That's all.
I would like to share my point of view of the dimensions. So I know that I'm multidimensional, and I know that all my dimensions are here and they work with me. So there are a lot of things and being consciousness, which I get from all those dimensions. And when you say we will go into the 4th dimension or the 5th dimension, maybe that's for the whole world or Earth and the people which are living on Earth. But I'm sure that individuals, they have got always the possibility to already be in the 4th or 5th or 6th or 7th dimension. It's not far from me. It's getting like clearer and clearer inside of myself. But it's not that the person is grabbing at it. I am in the 6th dimension now. So it's like a knowledge which is inside, and I'm like looking at it with a little smile. And when I do the 2 points, there is so much going on. With some applications, when I go in resonance, there is so many informations coming up to be seen and then solved also. It's amazing. But there's always this feeling of it's not me. it's the field, it's the consciousness self who's working, who's aligning all this, and this, I think, for a human being, a person, it's wonderful, because I prepare the garden, I prepare the field, it's me, the hand of God, or the intention, which is coming through me. But then I let go, and I'm just observing. Oh, this is possible. Oh, now we have cleaned up your field, and the people will feel it. But it's like we are participating in something, like putting the clouds away. Something like this.
No, it's dimensions basically are just the soul is accessing all dimensions because the soul is creating the dimensions. When I say the selectivity of the dimensions as a human being, this is caused by the ego. It's caused by the box, I call it. And Jesus calls it something else, but it took me maybe 3 years to understand he was talking about the same thing as me, but that's okay. Basically, the box is what the ego is formed of, which is judgment, criticism, all of this stuff, which people react to other people with their emotions. But if you can empty completely the box and become a dispassionate observer, which means you don't criticize anybody, you just don't give unconditional love to anything. You understand that the person who is being raped and the person who is raping both have chosen before they can this. It doesn't mean that you have to be observing without doing anything, but it means that we must not attempt to modify the agenda of people. So every time people tell me, these poor Indian people who are starving, you would not help them. Well, first of all, I cannot help them because my agenda is not to help them. I am here in England. I am not in India. But if I was to go in India, I would exactly react the same as I react to a homeless. A homeless, if I have something that I can give, I give. I don't have any, I'm totally dispassionate observer. This guy doesn't have somewhere to go. I talk to him and he says, oh, I'm short of 6 quid. I open my thing, give him the thing, and he looks at my hand. He says, oh, incredible, £6. And guess what? The next time I go and buy a little scratch card lottery, I win £6. It happens all the time. I get back what I give all the time. Once I saw a woman in a car when I was meditating in a field in the morning. She was there at lunch when I was going to meditate. She was there in the evening. I thought there's something wrong. I went to ask her, are you sleeping in your car? She said, yes, I don't have anywhere to go. I went to my car. I had just a couple of food. I gave it to her. And I went back to my car. And then my mind said, she doesn't want food. She wants cash. So I thought, okay. The next day, I went to get 50 quid. I gave her 50 quid. She was absolutely delighted. Three times it happened over a period of 3 months. And after that, I started receiving letters from a bank saying, sorry for the bad service. Here is a check of £50. For 3 months. I got back my money. It happens all the time. It's the law of attraction and repulsion. I don't do...
Yeah, synchronicities, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
When we have a lot of synchronicities in our life, or when we have like a déjà vu, it tells us also that we are on the good way of our soul.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. There's plenty of other crazy stuff I could talk about, but yeah, it's
So Serge, est-ce que je peux faire quelque chose pour toi là aujourd'hui? Can I do something for you? Resonance 2Point?
Yeah, have we done our 45 minutes yet?
No, we will start now. I would like to do, if you have a question, if you have a subject where I can work on with my resonance, I'm glad to do it.
Okay. Well, yes. When I did this ECG yesterday, I realized from Joe Dispenza and from also other sources like TFT. I don't know if you are familiar with TFT, force field theory, therapy. The guy who created it, I was friend with him. Now he's dead, but we were friends. And the Dispenser and the TFT and the various sources come back all the time to this heart rate variability, which is what I've mentioned to you. Equipment is tuned to things. So because there is a lot of red in my channel, should be green, I think what you can help me with, and I will see later on in the afternoon if it has an impact straight away or if I need several sessions, is focus attention. The focus attention is in a red band, showing me that I do not have it enough to proceed into the source of energy I need to do what I want for my next stage, which is bending spoons, moving objects, levitating, all of that kind of thing, which I know you disagreed last time, but I value your opinion, but I have an image in my mind from Seth, my ascended masters, from Jesus, who say, whatever direction you go is the same energy. Money is energy. You want money? Money is energy. As long as you can handle money, the energy, you will get money. You want to bend spoon? The energy that you need for that is divine. If you cannot bend spoon, is because you have not reached that divinity yet. When you can control the elements, stop raining or move a hurricane, which is much bigger, which Jesus could do, you have reached a divinity much higher in your level of multidimensionality. But when you do the little stuff, the bending spoon, there is this energy in you already that has raised your energy. You're still not enlightened like Jesus, but you have reached a level of energy that is superior to the mass, the collective human. And if you can move things, it's a little bit higher energy than bending spoon. And if you can levitate, it's even higher. Jesus says that, not me. Yeah. So I come from the point of view that if my equipment shows that I am in a red band and I can go into the green, and I've seen some sportsmen, the 4 mile saying, people said that you cannot run the 4 mile in a minute. Mm-hmm. The scientist, said impossible. Then one guy did like me, like with me, bending spoon, moving objects, and all of this. He did something unique. He disregarded everybody, like I do, and he ran 4 miles in a minute. Then guess what happened? That is well known as the 4 mile in a minute. I think it's in that right order. Anyway, then 2,000 people within a month did it.
Yeah, I understand what you're talking about. We are in this box. We are in this matrix where time has like hours and days and months. And if we change the matrix, a lot of stuff will be possible, because we change the matrix.
Exactly.
And when I understand it good, it's like it's also I can put that into my intentions, that you want to experience changing matrices where stuff is possible, like the spoons, making or bouger. To move objects. And you like to experience that for you, because it will show to you that you are able to do things and stuff which are in our mind usually is not possible, but you don't like those limitations. So you say, no, I will do it. Just to, it's like a game for you. It's like to prove yourself that everything is possible when I'm focused. Oh, that's it. Okay.
It's based on one thing only. It's based on the fact that Jesus said, I can. Jesus said, what I have done, you can do and more.
Yeah.
And since I was 7, I thought, Jesus said that. What does he mean by and more? And I've always been puzzled by the and more. And now that's all I want to do. The things he did, I'm going to do it. I know I will. Mm-hmm. But I want, it's not even that challenge, it's the and more bit. I don't know what he meant by that.
Yeah. Okay. But there are two sources. There is this source of divine spot inside of you who will maybe show you your way, which is coherent and which is on your path for the good of all. And there is Serge, who likes to play a little bit in this matrix. There are two sources, and it's okay. We all do it. We all have our projects, our play games and areas. And I will see. I'm very interested what my resonances will will do with us. So I let go. I'm not judging. I will just do whatever will come out naturally from this source inside of me. I don't want to succeed with this. Yep. It's just, I will just open up the playground and we will see what's coming out and we will learn.
Thank you.
Okay, super. So I will put myself here.
Okay. Yeah.
And yeah, I would like to start like always with a resonance with your person being multidimensional right now, okay? And then we will go into the attention and the focus of things, moving things or manipulating things, objects. Okay, so I will start with my own connection with Mother Earth. Coming up on the Logos and the universal creation sun. I'm aware of the torus of the universe around me, my creation field, and I will connect myself with my heart, with source energy, with the divine spark inside of me. Voila. Everything is fine. Okay, and now I give the permission to my body to resonate all your information field, how I can cut and resonate it on my body. So I will just think, Serge, today, in this moment, what kind of resonance I will have on my body. Okay. It's like a wave. It's like something is waving inside of me. There is a sound, but it's like energy comes just up to my throat and then it's going down. Usually it comes from the middle of the earth. It will go up and it's like a torus, and then it will come back. All our creations, projections, it will come back, verified by the divine spark, and then it will go on. So I will take this information field. There are a lot of histories, a lot of limitations in this movement. There you have got believings and programs which are causing all this, limiting yourself. So I will take all those stories into my left hand. They are entangled. And now I will open my hand for useful resources, energies, frequencies who will open up your possibilities. So I see crystals and lila, reflecting light. Lila, it's a color violet, lila. Violet, it's violet. It's really violet, which is coming to my hand and my consciousness. Turquoise, pink, rose, turquoise. There are the frequencies of colors getting into my consciousness. So they are entangled with my right hand now. Licorne. I've got all the useful information, resources, remedies in my right hand. And now you will feel inside of you if there are changements. Activation, integration of all those frequencies and resources for you, Serge. And I will ask for joy and easygoing, because I feel a resistance. So activation of all those frequencies, violet, lila, turquoise. There is a resistance. It's going very slow. And I have got the feeling I have to do something else before, because it's blocking. So I will wait with this integration, and I would like to verify or to help you to be connected with Mother Earth and in the cosmos. Okay? Are you right? Okay. Yep. So I will ask for the coherent light, and then I will go to Mother Earth, and then we will take all this knowledge of Mother Earth into your body and your chakra. So I ask for this coherent light of Christ force to harmonize, bring into order all your body, all your system, all your multidimensional being. Oh, I have to, I have to get higher. Okay, so I take the frequency, the highest frequency, which is possible for you today, and in a harmonious way for you. So coherent light. Connection with Mother Earth, the sun inside of Gaia, your feet, your roots. I want like the roots in the middle of the earth to take all those light and consciousness and the food and the elements of Mother Earth. It's going very deep, deeper and deeper. I don't know where it's going. I just want your roots going into the core source of Gaia. What is going on there? It's going deeper and deeper. I don't know why. Okay, I will go with it. I will see what's happening. Do you feel something? Put your attention under your feet. Do you feel something?
Yeah.
What do you feel?
Like a very long kind of route, but it does not stop at the center of the Earth. It goes through the universe.
Wow. Okay, what do I do with that? Okay, well, I take this. So do you have another base? Do you have another planet? Do you have another constellation where you see that your roots are going to?
Well, they go, I don't see them as a galactic. I see them going to an equilibrium zone, which is totally at the end of multidimensionality, kind of a membrane, kind of equilibrium of all forces, of all frequencies.
Okay, okay, I understand. And then, okay, we will do a little voyage, a little trip together. Okay, you close your eyes, and then we will go through this membrane. Go with your roots beyond. Go through it, and you feel what's coming next.
Then it's just a white cloud of equilibrium, totally blank, with some plates moving in, like God is flying everywhere, like trying to rebalance something. Like if God has lost something, I don't know, and he's waiting for someone to create that new thing. It's strange. It feels like I want to create a new energy system, which doesn't have any frequency, doesn't have any force, doesn't have any energy, but it's working on a different principle, and God is looking for that. And it seems we are going together to look for something, a new energy system.
Wow. Okay, I take it. Okay. Very good. So now I will go on with this intention, and I will come back to. You can imagine that this information that finding a new something to recalibrate, to re-harmonize the universes. So this information, or this link to this information, is coming through you into your roots, and it's coming up. It's coming up to you, and that now I will do my. It's a system of 21 chakras, and I will see what's happening when I activate, and I will check them. So I will take this energy, or something light which is coming up, and I will see what's going on. Wow. Oh yeah. Something very special is coming. That's true. So 1, 2. And I will bring it to the Logos, the creator of all universes. Here, I have got the imagination or the picture of a leaf, just a leaf from a tree, like the middle stuff where the juice is coming up, and all those Like
trunks.
a feather, like a feather. I see something like this, like a feather. Okay, okay. Now I bring back the coherent light to us. Okay, okay, good. Centering all your subtle and your physical body. Do you feel anything?
Yes, it's kind of like a God is very curious and he's fed up at the same time. He's curious of all the combinations that he's created, and he's fed up of everything is already there, already present, already created. So what else? So he wants something that is not there, that is not created, the opposite to what is already there. He says, now you want duality. What about duality on a grand scale that is not dual? What about creating something outside of what is already there? So
Wow.
now I'm completely lost. I haven't got he's curious, but we know that. But what I didn't know is fed up. He's fed up with everything is already there, everything is already created. Can we make something else that is not created yet and is not there yet?
You're
You
right.
understand?
In the Quran, there are questions, there are no answers.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will get to your subject, your topic. Huh? Your topic was to start on Earth with your body to move things or to bend something. Okay.
Yeah.
So I will go back to this first integration of resources. It was a violet, lila, turquoise, turquoise. Okay, ça c'est toi. It's you. And in my right hand, this activation of all those frequencies, information for you to experience what you like to experience. Integration activation now. Okay. It's going slow, but I will put the thought, the intention. If you change matrices, if you just take another matrix for just playing what you like to play, means certainly that the frequency is higher, but just to have another experience in our universe and duality. And maybe I can give you some ferric elementals, which will help you with the stuff on Earth to master all this. There's not really an attraction to this, all those information. It's like it's getting closer to you, but it's like I don't feel it in my heart. But it's our liberty, yes? It's freedom. It's we can do. You can do. So what will happen? Go into your heart field and tell me what you feel.
Well, on the heart, I feel from the left side underneath the arm to the other side, like the whole heart system, but up to the edge of my body, is vibrating in a way that is, like some birds, you have 1,000 birds moving in a circle, but never bump into each other. And the fish are also doing that in the water, like a swirl of, that's what is feeling between here and there, around my heart, something like that.
Yeah, it's like
Some force coming.
I know it's like a black hole. So you will leave this matrix with a portal or a black hole to get into another. It's like a trou vert. What is it in English? Trou vert?
I don't know. I only know the black holes and the white holes. I don't know the green holes.
Yeah, when universes are connected one to each other, it's like a portal. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I will go on with the basics of the 2-point method. Okay, I asked for, that's intention, transformation of blockages. Transformation of blockages. Oh, okay. Okay, alignment. You have to be aligned. If not, you will not get it. Alignment, very, you have to activate all your multidimensional being, and you can do it. But yeah, do it heart-based. It's the better way. Okay. Okay. Okay, and now the optimal variant, it's you on the heart. Activation of the optimal variant for you. Now. I've got the words inside of me, reconfiguration of the solar plexus. I think we get hard stuff for all those programmers with this matrix. Oh, that's funny. They say, what are they doing? What are they doing? It's not, we don't have this in our programs. They want to create new programs. Oh, this is beautiful. So, okay, let go. Let's work the field. The love field works with you. And I'm in resonance. So I will have a next resonance of your system and your being, multidimensional. You remember this wave and this which is blocked here. So I will ask for an imprint of my body now. So we already changed a lot of informations. So what is okay? I'll go on resonance with Serge. Serge. now. Just how you are. This moment. Okay. Serge now. Serge. Okay. I feel the connection below and above. It's coming up and down. My eyes are opened. So we got the big step together, huh? Okay, this is, I feel good. How do you feel in your body?
Yeah, the body is fine. It's just the ideas coming up are crazy.
What? What?
The body is fine. It's still a little bit vibrating, but the ideas that are coming up are crazy.
You're crazy.
The ideas
It's crazy.
that God is giving me, they are more crazy now.
Yes, sure. That is crazy, a little bit crazy, but everything possible somebody will do someday. It's like this, it's the law. It's like we will do all the mistakes, all the good stuff, all this, what's possible. It's like creation, total creation. It's like this,
Yeah,
huh? Infinite.
What God is saying now is saying that God is receiving information from his other gods, his family members, that because now they say, you found those two people, those two fractals that are capable of hearing our being fed up, we are all fed up as well, because we have our system of reality, which is these two can't understand. You have found these two kind of fractals, these two bits, that seem to be interested to collaborate. We want that too, they all say. And God is stuck now, and I'm stuck. I think I've had enough today, because now they are all behind him saying, you found these two, now we want that too. Because I can understand in a way, I can understand because everything is already there. Everything is already created. That's boring, isn't it? What about something else? So I can understand all of this.
Yeah. And now you see everything is fractal, huh? Which all we do in the small area, it's a bigger area, will wants to do it also. And now you are talking about gods who will say, oh, I will do it also. So it's really fractal. But when we talk about gods, it's like gods for universes, gods for races, I don't know. But when you really get into quantum physics and the 0 point, there you won't have any words, huh? And Tao, huh? Tao. If you can say what is Tao, it's not Tao anymore, huh? And it's like what we are doing. It's like taking the biggest imagination of all those universes, everything which is already here and created and potentially possible in all those matrices. But you will find, everybody will find also this point inside where there are no words. There's just humility. Humility, c'est quoi? C'est quoi en anglais?
Yeah, humility, yeah.
Humility?
To be humble.
Yeah. Humble, yeah. And it's a choice, huh? We can go on and on and on creation, and so we want to create something which has never been there. Maybe, and I don't want to judge it. It is maybe necessary to have another opening to re-harmonize the universes, which this words which were coming through you when you put your roots beyond the membrane. Yep. I will resonate this. So I will do myself the question, all what we are doing here, is it getting far away from the source, or is it really connection, source connection? And it's good to go on. Okay? Are you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I want to add that what seems to be, you and me and everybody else are fractals, but God is a fractal of the other gods, because if you consider the other gods, let's say his dad, let's say, and mom, then they have created many, many sons. So many, many gods. And these gods are fractals as well. So it doesn't end. Our little human being are fractals, but the gods are fractals of something else which I don't understand, and this is beyond me. So,
yeah, sure. We say that there are stars and planets in the universes. There's no number. It's infinitive, and it will go on. Yes, I know this.
Yeah.
And but I would like to ask myself, what we are doing here, is this coherent with my way of working and doing stuff? So I will ask myself, my multidimensional being, if this is coherent with the source energy inside of me. Okay, so Frauke, I will resonate our subject, what it is like. C'était pas très agréable. It's like just say I want to take air, but it's not really going into, and it's like going like this. So it's an experience. I told you I will do whatever I can do for you. I don't know if it's what is the goal, or what is the purpose at the end, huh? That's it. And for you, it's the purpose to move stuff, or to manipulate spoons. For me, it's not really interesting. Huh? I'm serving you, but I think when we, and you told me that you have got a direct connection to this heart's divine spot inside of you. So my question always is, okay, I'm here. Everything is empty. I have got hands, feet, my brain, and my potential. So what I can do for the whole of it. And I think that your purpose is also to have higher frequencies. And I think that you can get, and there is a moment every frequency will stop, because we are out of duality, out of yin yang, negative, positive, all those torus and vibrations and torsion fields. There is a moment, there is peace, calm, everything. And in the voyage of the hero, the travel of the hero, we say, at the end, you will be master of two worlds. The world, the universes, duality outside, but also you will master, you will be a master of spirituality and divine Tao. Non, on peut pas exprimer ça. And to be master of those two beings, a person on Earth or on another planet, and this divine spark who's experiencing with us. Huh? It's like the two of them, they are inside. It's me. And yeah, the question is, how do I use my body and my potential? So I put intentions for you. I ask for resources and frequencies, and they got together. So it's possible that you will remark changements in your life, in your focus, in your intention, and maybe also with this EC. So what is it? EC.
Yeah. ECG and EEG. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you will tell me that there's another outcome right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am very curious
Yeah.
to that was a very special 2-point application.
And can I have a copy of the record?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That will be fun.
but
You deserve.
there's a possibility that I can use it also for a bigger public
Yeah,
if
of course.
you allow me to do it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because we went very far, very far. But it will open up also the minds. There are a lot of informations in there in our dialogue. So the people will find themselves with their believings, projections, and all this. And yeah, I think that could be useful and helpful for a lot of people.
You can use.
Yeah, thank you very
And
much.
I confirm.
Wow.
I confirm today on video, on recording, you can use.
Wow, thank you very much. Yeah, I know that there will be some people, they will think, oh, Frauke, crazy. Oh, Serge, crazy.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking that about myself. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what they want, but they want something, and
Yeah.
because the vibration between you and me is so unique for them. For me, I don't see it. I don't understand it. I know there is an affinity because I found you from the universe. I don't know where and why and how, where it leads, but they know, they have, and it's not just God, it's his descendant, his father, his grandfather, whatever. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that I'm connected to all of it, and I can feel all of it. And yeah, maybe the last thing, when I do, I have got formations on Zoom, and before we start the 2-point method, I will prepare the persons with their all the dimension, and sometimes I will go. My voyage will go into the sun, really, and sometimes I will even go. How did it or wanted to do it, or you did it today, and I will go to the end of the universe and I will go through it.
Yeah.
And every time when I do it, my feeling inside, it's shaking up all my body. It's something like all the cells don't know anymore what to do because it's out of order, it's out of metrics, it's out of everything. And and our system wants to come back because you lose your center. It's you lose your center. It's like you're going to everything, or I don't know. And it's very special. It's very special, and then I will be happy to grab with my hands in the garden and to feel the earth. To come back. So gardening is very important for me also.
understand.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's wonderful.
Thank you so much. It's amazing.
And you will tell me,
Well
yeah, with
beyond
your
the 45.
instruments, what you find out, if it's always red or it's coming to green, or I don't know what.
Yeah. I will tell you, and I will give you the names of these people, Till Swan.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And you don't mind if I book more sessions with you?
I don't mind. Oh, lovely.
I'll try once a month, but I will see.
Yeah, it's okay. And you can call me up. It's so much fun with you, so we can do it anyway.
I see.
Okay, so have a nice day, Serge.
Thank you, love you so much. Thank you. Have a great week. Bye.
Okay.
You know how to switch on this? How do we switch on this? You send me a recording, yeah?
Yeah.